Well, hello YouTube. It's been a little while since I've done a tool flyer. It's actually been a while since I've been in town when the Snap-on driver's been in town. So this is the January flyer, so it's kind of end of the month. Not a lot special, but it just kind of give you my thoughts on what's here. Start off first page. They're going through all their scanners. Looks like. Doesn't look like they're giving any discounts per se. They're just kind of featuring. This is kind of the time when they start rolling out their new software updates and whatnot. So down the bottom here, kind of have a diagnostic thermal imager. I actually just picked up a one by Fleur for probably a fifth of that price. Might not have quite all the fancy features, but it's a fifth the price and basically does the same thing. So something to kind of look at. Definitely a handy tool, and I see lots of possibilities with this tool. So yeah, something to definitely look into. Right here, they're new products. Basically, they've taken the zero angle Longreach wrenches, and they've put a ratcheting end on the ends. And I was just kind of looking at here, they kind of broken up the price. It was looking kind of reasonable, but then you kind of realize that it's only half the set. So you have to buy two sets here, and again, these prices are Canadian, but $375 for the one set and $383 almost for the second set to give yourself a full set. And I know for me, the size I used, I'd have to buy both sets in order to my most common sizes. So, and then down to your kind of 5 most common sizes on your SAE stuff. So kind of something to watch out for. Looks like the Snap-on rebates are back. If you're in the market to buy a few of these items here that they're featuring, it's actually something to look into, but I wouldn't do it unless you have the money beforehand. It's kind of a tough thing to do, but their credits are very enticing, but they get you in the long run. So if you can't pay it off right away, they're making money on you. Next kind of thing, like I said, the other thing too is if you've got a good rep, there's a lot of discounts available to them, and you can get a heavily discounted product, and then add these on top of it. And if you pay it off on time, you actually get yourself a pretty good deal. More featured items. They're pushing their Cordless Ratchet. It's a fairly nice ratchet, but so I got a good friend who's has both the Milwaukee and the Snap-on, and he's leaning back towards the Milwaukee. Big thing basically is the warranty. Snap-on's got a 1-year warranty, whereas Milwaukee's got a 5-year warranty. A couple nicer features, but the Milwaukee's a little smaller, gets in a little tighter places. So yeah, if you're in the market and you don't have any Snap-on stuff, maybe have some Milwaukee. Maybe go with the Milwaukee, or if you're diehard Snap-on, like I said, you get different colors with Snap-on. So on to the deals for the month of January. Basically, it's your standard 10%. A little different this time is you're going with the Blue Point stuff. I haven't really used the Blue Point pliers much. I don't know how they vary in comparison to the Snap-on stuff. But so for the most part, I've found pretty decent quality with Blue Point. So, but then again, I'm basing on some older Blue Point tools. I know guys have been complaining about the newer stuff being made a little cheaper than they're used to. So, if you have any experience, feel free to comment, chime in, and let us know. Going back here, some electrical test equipment. If you buy any of this stuff, they'll give you a light switch cover with key hooks. Seems pretty gimmicky to me. I don't think a light cover is gonna make me buy any of these tools. Yeah. Not sure where they come up with some of these things, but some of these tools, nice things to have. There might be other options. So they got that digital test light, but I don't remember it being that expensive last year. I think they've raised the price up another 10-15%. Moving on, got the sale on the pullers, and basically it looks like it's the same 10% as well. When it comes to these pullers, I've had good luck with like the Harbor Freight and Princess Auto stuff. For how often you use it, and when you kind of beat it, you break it. And with those guys, you just take it back and they give you a new one. So, looks like there's a couple just kind of specialty things in here, but yeah, for the price, I think you can still get the, the offshore stuff for what you're using it for. Right here, they've got a dual LED light cap. My Mac dealer actually gave me one. I've never used it. If I'm looking for a light on my head, I go out and pull out the old headlamps. They give you way better light, and the quality is a lot better. So yeah, I don't know. Not my thing. Video inspection scope, $300. Seems a little pricey. There's lots of other guys out there that are offering the same thing for like $100. There might be a couple features. The camera might be a little bigger, as far as can't get into tightest places, but I don't know. Something to kind of look into. I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. And then, like I said before, I don't really find Snap-on lights to be all that much more special than everybody else's. I've got a couple of MIG welders. I don't know if it's a good deal or not. Everything I've ever seen has kind of been Miller, Lincoln Electric, stuff like that. Guys have been around for a while, so I couldn't tell you if it's a good machine or not. If anybody's used them and, use the other guys, let me know. I'd really like to hear from you again on that. And then looks like we are featuring the Master Series toolboxes this month. I like the Snap-on layout. I'm not sure if I'm fully sold on their features, but if you're moving your box around a lot, Snap-on is definitely probably one of the nicest rolling toolboxes out there. I'm not a big fan of the latch on the Classic and Master Series. Just that slide lock. I've got it on my toolbox here, and it drives me nuts. I had an old Mac box, and I like that one a lot more. But like I said, the price is right for it. If you're looking for a toolbox, definitely talk with your dealer. Last time I priced out a toolbox, there were some pretty heavy discounts, and with a trade-in or whatever, I was under half the price they're listing on here. So, yeah, if you're paying that sticker price for a toolbox, or you're paying that and then paying interest on top of that, your dealer took you. So, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to go over this catalog. I know I'm a little late, but like I said, I haven't seen my Snap-on dealer for a few months here, just with my work schedule and weather and breakdowns. It hasn't happened. So I apologize to you guys who were looking for the December catalog and earlier January. Unfortunately, I was going to get the February, but it hasn't actually shown up to them yet. So hopefully here shortly I'll have that one for you, and we can go over it and see if there's anything worthwhile. I guess the one thing I will mention, I did talk with my rep, and I guess the sale items for next month are going to be wrenches. So if you're in the market for your flank drive wrenches, or I guess they're the flank drive plus wrenches, next month might be the month to buy them. But then again, the discount's probably going to be 10%. It seems to be that's Snap-on's discount every time. But remember, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll keep this content coming for you. And just a kind of another little note, YouTube has changed how they monetize their accounts. So now the subscriptions matter. So, like I said, take that little extra time, hit that the subscribe button, and it helps us out a bunch. And I encourage you to like anybody else's channel with under that 1,000 sub mark, even if they're over it. But just kind of share the love. Doesn't do anything to affect you negatively, so keep going, and we all thank you. Catch you in the next one. Bye.